Hi, I'm Amy Lee from Evanescence, and I'm going to be answering some fan questions and counting down the top 5 Evanescence videos according to you. So here we go. So the first Twitter question is from Lita, and she's asking, does it freak me out that people have posters of me all over the world? When you put it that way, yeah, it's kind of freaky. But no, I think it's awesome. We love you fans. Without you, we wouldn't be here, so keep hanging those posters on your walls. The next tweet is from Gary Keenan, and he's asking, what was the most challenging song to write from the new record? That's kind of a hard one, but I guess I can think about what took the longest, maybe? Made of Stone is the second track on the album, and I think it's definitely one of the oldest ones that we have. I don't know if I'd say it was a challenge to make, but I think the most work maybe went into it, just because it went through so many different phases. At first, it was a very different style song with no guitars and a lot of programming and interesting stuff. And yeah, went through a couple different phases, worked on it with the band, and the guys came up with some amazing guitar and drum and bass work, and it turned into this completely other thing. And I think it's pretty cool now. I think it finally found its home where it is, so yeah. Okay, the next question's from Jim, and he's asking, will I be making my own outfits next time around on tour? Yeah, actually, I just sent a bunch of designs to my friend who's a designer who's going to be helping me make some things come to life. It's pretty hard to find like stage clothes that already exist, so we always have to go out there and make something that looks cool, but also you can move around in without tripping, falling, dying, having your top come off, so yeah. Okay, this is from Terry Biza, and the question is, would I rather be a Ghostbuster or a Power Ranger? The answer is definitely Ghostbuster. Ghostbusters rule. I love that movie. I loved the cartoon actually also as a kid. Power Rangers are alright, but Ghostbuster for sure. Buster makes me feel good. Stupid! Okay, the next question is from Sarah Martin. What is one of my favorite experiences from making a record? I think that's what you meant. Yeah, it was all great. It was all fun. It was all awesome, really. When we got in there and started recording, it was a very good experience. I always really like when we record the strings, like the creation of the strings, watching that orchestration go down and hearing that amazing room of classical musicians put that element onto our music. That's usually the part where somebody ends up crying, and definitely happened again this time. Okay, that's enough with the questions. Number 5 on our list is Call Me When You're Sober. I love this video. It's definitely one of my favorites too. What can I say about it? It's a play on Little Red Riding Hood. This was our first single off of The Open Door. All right, we'll have more fan questions and countdown after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hey, we're back. We're answering questions and counting down your top 5 Evanescence videos. For number 4, you guys have Everybody's Fool. This video is probably my least favorite of all of our videos because it's really silly. It was actually really, really fun to make though, because we were having a lot of fun. Got to put on motorcycle outfits and pink wigs and jump on a trampoline and have a doll Japanese thing made of myself, so that was very cool. Check it out. Here's Everybody's Fool. Next Twitter question is from Christopher Wheeler, and he's asking, what do I do to stay so beautiful? That's very flattering, thank you. I have a team of people working on me to make me look awesome right now. I promise I don't walk out of bed looking like this in the morning, but thank you for the compliment. Okay, here's a question from Claire Smith. She's asking if I'm looking forward to seeing the fans' reactions live to the new music. I totally am. We actually just played our first 2 shows in years, and it was awesome. It was so good. We played mostly older material because we didn't want all the new stuff out on the internet, bad quality before the record. But we did play 4 new songs, and definitely that was our favorite part of the show, was seeing what that would be like. I mean, it's fun for us because obviously that's what's on our brain is the new music, but it was also really cool to watch the fans get into it too. Okay, the last question is from Johnny Lewis. I really like this one, and it just says, can she make a good sandwich? Yes, I can. I can make you an awesome sandwich, and I would if you were here. I'm not really sure what kind I would make, but honestly, whatever you want. Whatever you want, I will make you that sandwich. Okay, that's enough of the questions. Back to the top greatest Evanescence videos as voted for by you. Number 3 is Going Under. I definitely think this is in my top 3 favorite videos. I really like this one. It was really fun to shoot. We did it in Berlin. There's actually a lot of deleted scenes that never made it into the video that were really interesting, with a whole house built underwater, believe it or not. Check it out. At number 3, and up next, just short of the top spot, is My Immortal. I really love this video too. Brings back a lot of memories. We shot this in Barcelona, in the Gothic Quarter, and it was so beautiful there. I remember that being a really, really cool moment when we shot this video. Okay, we're just going to do a few more questions before we get to the number 1 song that you guys picked for the greatest Evanescence video ever. Okay, Gary would like to know where the inspiration for the new album artwork came from. This being a self-titled album, I wanted to play on the word evanescence. The definition is to dissipate like vapor, and sort of about light and smoke kind of thing. So that was the direction for the artwork. And that is kind of the direction for all the outside packaging and some other things about the album artwork. Okay, the next Twitter question is, do I make my cats listen to my music? Not intentionally, but there is a lot of music made in my house. And funnily enough, my larger cat of the two, when I sing full voice, he kind of freaks out. I think he thinks that I'm crying. So he'll run into the room and start meowing at me and like get in my face or get in my lap, like, what's wrong with you? He's a really cool, attentive cat, actually. So when I'm recording or working in any real kind of way at the house, I have to lock myself in a room. Okay, this is the last question. This is from Lee Lucifer, and the question is, tea or coffee? And apparently it's very urgent that you find out. So I actually love both. Kind of depends on what's going on. If it's about morning perking up, which is totally important to me, especially on days like today, it's got to be coffee. That is jet fuel, and I need it. But when it comes to my voice, getting ready for a show, it's the herbal tea. So I'm tea and coffee. I hope that way that the fans aren't divided. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Please check out our new self-titled album coming out October 11th. We'll see you really soon here at number 1, your favorite video, Bring Me to Life.